BSSB, episode 47. But tonight, we're shooting shit. We got a live call-in, first ever. We have a episode of fun facts and a first ever edition of Roach Clips. So make sure you stay tuned. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, all that other fun shit, and send your nudes to bssbmail@yahoo.com.
Well done. It's like when small animals puff themselves out and shit to make.
It's like my buddy Josh and Jeff Warwick. The two smallest kids, but always had the loudest fucking bark at the bar and shit.
I remember one time, an old friend of mine, I don't even remember how we got on the subject, but I talked to him about, we were talking about if he got into a drunken fight and he was basically the instigator in the asshole in it, would I still jump in and save him? I said it would depend on what you did.
Yeah.
If you're totally deserving of this guy beating your ass, I'm not going to save your ass.
Oh, I tell my buddies that all the time.
And I said, but like, if this guy's a douchebag and he's picking on you or he's pulling some shit, yeah, I'm going to fucking jump in and try to help you. But I said, if you're the instigating piece of shit,
Then you're an instigating piece of shit.
yeah, you deserve what you're getting. And he was all offended and shit. He's
Nope.
like, I don't care what you're doing. I would jump in and
Nope,
defend your
here's
ass. I
my
was like,
thing.
nah, dude, that's a bad friend.
Here's my thing. Like, if you, like you said, if it's one-on-one, there really ain't much you could tell me to get me to jump in and help you.
Yeah, like if there's multiple people coming at you, yeah,
If
that's
it's a one-on-one fight, it's like, dude, I don't care what you did or what he did. It's a one-on-one fight. You guys are fighting cool.
Yeah.
The only way I'm ever stepping in a fight is if another person jumps in.
Yeah.
Or, and this is either way. Like, I'm not going to let, even though you're my friend and one of your other buddies jumps in, I'm going to pull your other buddy off him even though I'm friends with you. It's not right to two-on-one someone.
Mm-mm.
All right?
No.
Or the second one of you hit the ground, I'm pulling the other one off.
Yeah.
There's no stomping someone's head.
No,
There's
once
no,
it goes
like,
too far, that you just step in and
it doesn't. I'm saving whoever.
Yeah.
I'm going to save him from you or you from him.
Yeah.
This is the way I do. This is the way I do fights like that. Like
No,
one-on-one,
I would
all
agree with
good
that.
until you hit the ground. Someone goes to the ground. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
not going to let you sit there and just boom, boom. Anybody just sit there and beat the fuck out.
No.
of
Once the
someone.
fight's over, the fight's over.
Yeah.
If
Or
you keep going, you're
if
just
someone jumps in. There's the only ways I ever got into fights.
yeah.
But if it's one-on-one, dude, it's on you, bro.
No.
See, it's tougher.
No, I agree.
I'm with you on that shit. Those are only my two rules. Oh, so we had some gifts at Christmas time at work. Got the one dude, Ezzo. He's just converted his garage into a cigar bar, like a cigar lounge for himself or whatever.
Yeah.
Ordered him some cigars. They're decent, like a 12-pack, a variety pack, and then like this nicer like 5-pack that came in like an actual box and shit or whatever. So he asked me what I wanted, and I'm like, dude, I don't need anything. Like, just buy shit for my kids. That's all I,
Yeah.
get them shit.
If I want some, I'll get it. Just buy something for my kid, which is a lot easier to do anyway.
Yeah, he's like, what? You know, I'm like, you can go out there and find anything Spider-Man. You know, so I think I showed you the pictures of Little Man and Spider-Man thing. I sent them to you. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Where the mask was glowing.
Yeah.
You'll put the picture up now.
Yeah, there it is.
So it
Isn't it
looks
cute?
pretty badass, dude.
Isn't it cute?
Look at that fucking shine off the mask. Pretty dope. So he's like, hey, I got something for you, though. And he's like, gonna come in. I'm like, all right, dude, you didn't have to, whatever, man. He's like, I was sitting in bed, and he's like, I didn't know really what to get you. He's like, all you like is pussy and weed. And I'm like, hey, you know me well.
Yeah. All you like is pussy and weed.
Yeah, because that's all I talk about at work.
What
with
could he
him.
have possibly got you?
Yeah. So he's like, but I was sitting at home, and he's like, the perfect gift hit me. And I'm like, would your girlfriend sit on your face?
Nah. He's like, no, it dropped on my head.
No. So he got me this, dude. The dopest shit. Didn't even know they like had it. This is what he got me, dude.
The one hitter.
A moose wood. No,
Oh.
you would think so.
Isn't
No.
that the thing where they
Look. BSSB.
Oh,
my
shit.
travel butt
but like-
protector.
But essentially, this is. Oh no, that's what it is. Because
It's-
usually there's a bigger chamber over here. That's where you put all your broken
Yeah.
up weed, and
No,
then you put your one hitter
no.
in here.
No.
And then you just pack
That's what
it
I
in.
thought it was. No, it's my blunt holder.
That's dope, and it's
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah. And
That's super cool.
he got my Taiwanese name inscribed on it, dude.
That's
Moosewood.
moosewood.
Yeah, that's what they
your
call
Taiwanese
me in
name?
Taiwan, Moosewood.
Is that like a joke? Did they call you that? Like,
No, actually,
Moosewood
when
doesn't sound Taiwanese at all.
no, when he ordered this, it was supposed to have Eric inscribed on it, but they fucked up, and he felt bad. And I'm like, well, I'll just tell people my nickname is Moosewood in like
Gotcha.
Taiwan or something.
From now on, you're Moosewood.
So he's like, hey, he started laughing. I was like, yeah. It's like they never seen something that big. So he's like, oh, his dick big like Moosewood.
But is that the name of the company?
It's the name of the company is
Okay.
Moosewood.
All right. I just thought
The other part of this, though, which is dope, isn't here yet. He showed me today because it still hasn't shipped yet.
Yeah. So that's
But
why you rolled that blunt real quick, so you could put it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it comes with this leather case for it that has the carbon interior lining, so it's one of those smell-proof, and it flips over and it looks like just like a normal leather like case that
That's
goes over
crazy.
this, and then you can put 2 blunts in there,
That's pretty dope.
or some like bigger, or some J's or some shit or whatever you want.
You
to
don't gotta worry about breaking them or.
Yeah, but that's quality too. That's nice ass.
No,
wood.
yeah. I mean, this is somebody cut this out, sanded it,
Drilled a couple holes,
drilled
sanded
some
it
holes,
down.
sanded the holes.
Yeah. Did the little
And they
magnets
took
in there
the
to lock it?
magnet.
It's got the 2 magnets.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, dude. I was like, this is like perfect, dude.
Yeah,
I was
like that.
I was thinking you got me some like, oh great, like whatever, like no. But hey, Nick Azzo, thank you, sir.
Yeah, shout out, dude.
Much appreciated, dude.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, dude, I want to tell you about that because I thought that shit was badass.
That is badass. I like it. It's way
Especially
cooler
for,
that
like-
it's wood.
Because he's like you're all your kids. He's like, you're always going out with your kids and family and like going here, going there. He's like, I figure this would be perfect.
Yeah.
Roll a couple before you leave and you throw them in there.
But it's a little after 9. I told my brother I'd call him right around 9, so we might as well just get
Yeah,
that
go
out
ahead.
of the way. He might be a little drunk. Anyway, just before I call him, a little backstory. We're gonna call my brother because he had something happen to him like a week or so ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I was
I
gonna.
think it'd be 2 weeks at this point.
Yeah, and while he was out at Menard's, which is a store out here, which is like, it's like
like
Home,
a Home
Depot,
Depot,
mixed with like
Lowe's.
Walmart,
Yeah,
and because they got all kinds of shit.
yeah, that's true.
But and I'll leave it at that, and I'll just let him tell you the story. But just so you know what we're about to do and why we're calling my brother. But I'm gonna text him right now and make sure that it's cool that we call him.
Oh
right
no,
now.
absolutely. I'll fill the time. Is he ready to be called? Let's see. Let's hope.
I called. I texted him, so hopefully he fucking responds soon.
Dude, they're fucking McDonald's right now. So I was just looking up at that shit. I'll bring some over to add up there because they're pretty dope. Super Mario. So we got Mario, Luigi, and Donkey Kong, and Princess.
What do you mean?
Do you know like the little toys like that? Because I was looking at the toys up there. Remember how I brought a couple of them over
Yeah.
from like the McDonald's things?
Yeah, they're up there.
They're doing Super Mario shit now. So they got Mario, Luigi, Princess, and Donkey Kong.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I saved. I'm gonna bring to them over. I forgot to bring them tonight.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah, because they probably get like doubles.
Yeah,
I
I
can
always
remember
get
back in the day
2.
trying to get all of them, and you end up getting like the same 3 you have, and you're like, damn it.
There's a lot of them that I take and just throw into a box and don't open,
Yeah.
just in case. Like like that show.
No, a lot of
Toy
those
Hunter.
toys, those are the only place you can get them, and some people didn't get them all, and down the road they're worth a lot
Like
of
20
money.
years from now, even if they're worth $100, not saying it's going to be $1 million toy, but if they're like, oh, that's $50 on eBay,
Yeah, like
and they throw it up there, and it's nothing to them, and they have few of them.
I used to have a shitload of old Taco Bell, KFC, and something else, maybe Subway or something. They all had a deal where when they re-released the Star Wars movies in 1997, where they were the special editions of the originals and they added new stuff to it, they made a deal with like Taco Bell. I think it was like Taco Bell, Burger King, KFC, or something, where they all had these exclusive
But you
Star
had to
Wars
go to
toys.
each one to get them,
Yeah.
probably.
And exactly. And I had a lot of them. Like there were some really cool ones. Like there was one where Boba Fett was flying, but it was like one of those bird toys, you know, when you would just put the nose on it and it was magnetic and it
yeah,
would
those
just
are dope as
float. It was
fuck,
like
dude.
Boba Fett and he was
Did you
flying
put
on
'em
his
your
jetpack.
finger and shit and balance them?
And they had one where Watto was like floating in the air because he flew, so it looked like he was hovering and shit. When you moved him, there was all kinds of cool toys, and a lot of those toys are worth way more than the fucking kids meal or whatever you got them with.
Do you know what I miss now?
Yeah.
That they don't do anymore. I wouldn't benefit from it, but my kids would, and I think they would enjoy it because I always did in collecting them.
Yeah.
Are cups when you went out to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ponderosa. When you went to Ponderosa and you got a kid's drink, you got a plastic cup with a straw. When you go to different restaurants, you would get, when you got your water, your like soda, they would bring you like almost collectible.
No, for sure.
Like maybe Indians ones or Browns ones, or they would just have cool fucking artwork on them that you got when you got your kid's drink. Now you just get some shitty plastic fucking or styrofoam cup.
I remember you remember the Flintstones movie with John Goodman and Rick Moranis?
Yep, I remember that.
When that movie came out, and when like the Val Kilmer Batman movie came out, which I think is Batman Forever. When those came out, one of them, McDonald's or somebody, for both those movies, they put out these dope ass like glass mugs, but they were like
yeah, I got some Indians ones and like
molded
Disney.
Into the shape of like Batman and Mr. Freeze and fucking, you know what I mean? And like the Flintstones ones looked like they were made, they were glass, but they looked like Flintstone style and shit.
Yeah.
They were dope, and I remember we had them for a long
like
ass
those
time.
ones you almost had to like buy though.
You did, like you bought those separately.
But I'm talking about,
but at like McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm talking like when you would just go to a restaurant and get a kid's drink. You used to get a cup that you were able to take home with you. It was a plastic cup.
No, and it had like
just anything on
like
it. Designs. Ponderosa.
Hanna-Barbera characters on it or something.
Ponderosa would have like
the Flintstones.
or whatever was hot, or maybe it was just a forest scene. But like you would go to different restaurants as a kid, order your kid's drink, and you would get a plastic cup with that fucking big ass white straw in it.
No.
And you got to keep that cup.
No, for sure.
And that's what I miss because, dude, we'd go to those places. We'd have so many. You would have your favorites because it was like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'd like this Albert Belle Indians one's the shit that I got at Ponderosa.
Albert Belle was my dude, too.
But like, Joey Belle's his real name, Joey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Joey Albert?
Yeah, there was actually one baseball card made with him. Not like one single one, but one run of cards where it was printed Joey Belle. All the rest from there on out were Albert.
Was he actually using steroids?
Probably.
Was he?
If I had to say,
He was my dude back in the day when I was really into the Indians in the 90s.
They didn't test. I mean, he was before.
Because I remember they thought he was corking his bats and shit.
Yeah,
But this is totally off. Like
this is before Mark McGuire, so like they didn't.
Yeah, this was like 95.
Yeah, 94. This is before like the steroid, like 98, 99, like.
Yeah, I remember he was hitting home runs like crazy, and they were accusing him of corking the bats. They split open his bat one time to see that it wasn't corked.
Yep.
And I remember during it, they showed a slow motion thing of him like doing
just
this,
showing
and
his muscle.
To his muscle.
Yeah, and it's fucking huge, dude. And then he on that one play, he was running to second. He fucking just straight forearmed the second baseman and laid him out.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
that's awesome.
YouTube that shit. Albert Belle wrecked second baseman.
After this word from our sponsor.
Yeah.
We're alcoholics. We need a sponsor.
Look, karaoke.
God, the ads are...
I did AA for a year and didn't get a sponsor.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nobody liked you.
They didn't. Yeah. Watch this. Hi-ya!
Oh, shit, he checked him.
Yeah, he fucking laid him out right there, dude. Look at that.
And he stopped.
Yeah, look at him talking shit.
He's just like, I know I'm out. I know I'm getting thrown out for that. So
Yeah,
he didn't even continue going to the...
Look how big he is. No one go fuck with that little second baseman, Joe.
No, he was a beast, dude. Like, he's one of the few players.
Jose Vigna or something like that.
Like, I remember his name from, like, here on out.
Yeah, I think we're still that shit again. Is that Eddie Murray hitting that ball?
Maybe.
Look at this. That's so great, dude.
Yeah.
That's such a dirty-ass play, but it's great, dude. It's fucking Albert Belle. Dude,
you're running in front of a big man running real fast.
That team, dude, the 90s Indians were
dude,
so
that's
fucking
what I said.
loaded.
That's when I was really into it, was when they were killing it in the 90s. It was basically them or the Braves, or them or the Yankees.
I went to a 95 ALCS, 95 World Series game, 97 ALCS, and a 97 World Series game.
Shit, I didn't go to any. I went to spring training games after all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think Kenny Lofton was still on the team, and like Manny Ramirez.
Oh yeah, Kenny Lofton, Carlos Baerga, Omar Vizquel, Jim Thome,
sure.
Dave
Justice. Jim Thome for sure. I met Mike Hargrove.
I met a few of the cat, not like met like autographed and shit and said hi because I used to play. Fun fact, I don't know if he'll keep this in here because it'll literally tell you exactly where the fuck we are if you do enough research. The Canton Indians used to play literally 5 minutes from where we're sitting back in the day in the early 90s. 80s,
Yeah, like a
90s.
5-minute drive.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute drive.
Then they became
from where
the
we're sitting
Crocodiles.
right now.
I used to go to those games all the time. Mostly for the on-deck girls.
Over at that game, though, in that year, there was a lot of those Indians because back then, and even still to this day, the Indians are always one of the top farm teams, which means our minor league teams and who we bring up are really, really good players usually. We have a strong farm system.
Yeah.
And we did back then. And a lot of those players, that was the Canton Indians was the last level before you made it to the MLB.
Yeah. It's minor, but essentially minor league.
Yeah, well, they have like A ball, like rookie A, double A, triple A. There's a whole bunch of shit in baseball now.
Yeah.
But that was the last step before you played for the Indians. And over there, in my time, I remember watching Charles Nagy, got his autograph, Bartolo Colon, Sandy Alomar Jr.,
Yeah.
Albert Belle, Manny Ramirez. They would all, and especially if they got hurt and went on a rehab assignment, and they got, because a lot of times in baseball, if you get hurt, unlike the NFL where like you're hurt and you just come back, you get hurt, they'll throw you down in the minors for like 2 or 3 games just to kind of get back in rhythm.
Recondition yourself.
And that was right there. So back in like the early 90s when we were, you know, anywhere from 5 to fucking like 10 years old,
Yeah.
we would literally right here. I remember going to them all the time. If you went to them, we probably crossed paths and shit.
Yeah, we probably did run into. I didn't go a lot, but there was like a summer or two where I went to quite a few of them.
Yeah, and but after the games there, I mean, this was minor leagues, so it's not like major leagues. Their cars were literally parked by where your parents would have parked.
Yeah.
You know, they had a little bit of a private gate.
If you
area.
chilled, you'd probably see them walking out at the end of the
No,
night.
yeah, that's the thing. It wasn't as restricted back then because it was back then as well, but it was just still minor leagues. So you could literally just like walk and then stand because they had to walk like past you to like the parking lot and then go like this into their like private area.
Yeah.
So so you just stand out there and they're not pros on $1 million fucking deals. They don't got big heads yet a lot of times.
No, they're still trying to get to that point.
So you could literally stand out there and you were literally a couple years from then, all them dudes are playing on the same team in the fucking World Series, and you got to watch them 5 minutes from where we're at right now. Like, it's dope as fuck.
No,
it
for
was
sure.
a cool thing as a kid to have.
Like, I wonder how many of the people I actually saw play, because I never like pay attention to their names or who
All
they were
those
or anything.
people
But
I
bet
just
you
named,
they all went on.
We're
to do
around the
better
same
things.
age. You're a year and a half younger than me. Everyone that I just named, if you were there when they were there, you've seen them people play.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, for real. All those people played there. And that's not including, like, who else on the away teams that we didn't know.
Yeah.
That then turned into bigger people, you know?
Yeah. He got back to me. He asked me to give him like 15 minutes. He's on stilts. Mudding drywall.
Oh, okay.
He's got those.
Yeah, so you can get up. Yeah, no doubt. That's
Yeah,
just,
it makes him like 3 feet taller.
yeah, they're nice to have when
Yeah.
you got to do ceilings and shit and get up and, depending on what you're working on.
No. I'm more of a ladder guy, but I see the convenience of it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those stilts, you just walk, bro. You don't
Yeah,
even move
yeah.
ladder. They're nice.
Like,
Did you ever walk on, like, stilts when you were a kid? Like, the ones where you had, like, the bar and, like, you, like,
I don't think so.
pogoed? You ever pogo
I've been
stick?
on a pogo stick, yeah.
Pogo sticks were fun.
Yeah, they were.
Stilts, I did stilts, though. My neighbor, Ron, he, not the Ron that we had as a guest, another Ron.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
But they had, like, ones that, they were made for kids, but you could adjust them with, like, that little button thing where you push it in and slide it up.
Yeah.
But, like, you could start,
Actually, I might have fucked with some kid stilts when I was a kid.
you could have had, like, they
made
were,
you like a foot
it
taller.
made you, like, here, but then you could raise it up. But eventually you could get, like, pretty decent. And, like,
Yeah.
you only really had, like, because if you had it low, the poles were, like, right here. So
Yeah.
it was pretty easy. But then as you got up, it was, like, here. But, yeah, we got up to, like, the highest one that probably got us, I don't know, 2 feet off the ground or whatever.
Especially when you're a kid, too, everything feels so much taller.
Yeah, so it was probably really 6 inches.
You were like 3 inches taller.
Yeah, in reality. But no, they were pretty cool to fuck with. I remember falling off them a couple times trying to do stupid shit because we would try to get like that and then like one hand dunk and shit, like leaning the pole like against your thigh for pressure to try to hold. You know what I'm talking about? Like try to like this and like it would just fucking fall.
Yeah.
Tried to go on a trampoline with them one time.
Ooh, that could be bad.
Yeah, that sucked.
Because you're strapped in. Dude.
I remember
like
spraining like lightweight spraining my ankle.
I believe it.
Doing it, but we had fun.
I bet. Huh? I mean, you made it, right? Hell. Hell. That's for you, Dougie.
Did you see Jake Paul sign with PFL?
I did.
He's going to have an MMA fight this year, supposedly.
See how that goes.
In the
watch him do really good.
In like the super card division or something like that.
That's crazy.
Or I forget what. He's going to have his own division, basically. I just don't know. Like, couldn't imagine going... But, I mean, he's proved us all wrong so far, so I don't know. The kicks is just what, like, kicks and ground game.
Yeah.
You know, like, any of them guys can stand up. They've all proved they can go stand there and decently box.
This is, yeah.
Like, here's my thing. Getting kicked in the fucking leg anywhere, if you're not, like, don't know how to take it or you're not trained for that, like, dude, because
first good kick, you're gonna be crippled for the fight. You won't be crippled, but
fucking
you'll be
foreign ass dudes. If you watch some of these documentaries, they literally will take what you would consider a rolling pin and they roll their shins
to just desensitize them.
To desensitize, build up all that fucking
scar tissue.
Yep. And it literally compresses. If you go online, you can it compresses their bone, which then entails makes it harder.
Yeah, it's almost like forging steel. You know what I mean?
It's like plywood, putting a bunch of sheets of plywood together and pressing it, and it fucking boom.
Yeah, or like they do when they forge steel, they'll heat it up, and then they'll fucking dip it in the oil to cool it down at extreme speed, and it hardens it.
Yeah, they do that to their shits.
Yeah,
and like. I don't know how much he's trained. Like I said, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know how long he's been taking and giving and receiving kicks.
Yeah.
How long has he been doing jiu-jitsu? How long?
That's the thing.
Here's the thing. His wrestling will be fine. He will be a decent wrestler. Because they were decent wrestlers in Ohio. And if you're a decent wrestler in Ohio, you're going to be a good wrestler in most other states.
Yeah.
Other than like California, Texas, couple others that are real big. Yeah. But if you're a state qualifier in Ohio, you could probably be a state champ in some other states. Yeah. So for them to come out of Ohio, their wrestling is going to be there. But how much jiu-jitsu do you know? That's my two things: jiu-jitsu and the kicks, dude.
He's gonna have to be fighting like low-level MMA people. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna have to find like MMA.
That's
like he does with boxing. He finds weird, strange people.
He's gonna. But that's the thing. Like
he's gonna have to do the same thing because he's not gonna be able to step into the cage with even a UFC.
The return of CM Punk
rookie. Yeah, like he's gonna have to fight like CM Punk or
the dude somebody. That CM Punk fought. Shit like that.
No, Mickey Gall would destroy him.
Yeah, Mickey Gall would.
And then even the schmuck he fought the second time would destroy him.
Because here's the thing, like even if one of these dudes happens to be a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, not even purple or black, you're fucked.
That's what I'm saying. He's so far behind. He doesn't have a belt in anything, does he?
I don't know. That's what I mean. I don't know. Like I'm saying all this because
unless he's been keeping MMA training a secret for the last 5 years.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Unless
I don't see how he's gonna. They're gonna have to set him up with like perfect fights with just total amateurs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see him doing well in an MMA match with even someone with a couple fights or anything. They're gonna have to get someone that has no fights, that's never fought. Fuck. Someone like me. Hey, pick me. Please. Jake Paul. Right now. PFL. We'll make it any fucking day you want. brother. We
Any
can do this
place,
shit.
anytime.
We can do it tomorrow.
Anywhere.
We can do it tomorrow. So after this shit comes out, we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, just get
So
fair
when you
price.
see this, just plan on tomorrow. I'm going to come fight you.
There you go. You heard it right here, folks. You heard it here, folks.
You can contact me at bssbmail@yahoo.com. That's also the same place you can send all your nudes.
Not Jake Paul. Well, you want Jake Paul nude? I guess you'd probably get some money for Jake Paul nude. So I guess, I don't really want them for personal use, but for personal gain, maybe.
Yeah, so, Jake Paul, I'm calling you out, dude. You want a fucking amateur fight? Dude, I'm coming at you like a fucking banshee, bro. You're done. Done.
That's a weird way to put it. Do you know what a banshee is?
No.
It's a woman. It's like a ghostly woman that appears in your yard or around you and screams at you.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm running around screaming like a fucking bitch, dude. And then hit.
But usually if that happens, it means like bad fortune's coming your way or like someone you know or love is going to die.
He's going to die. Hit him with the death punch.
Okay. It still doesn't make
Fine,
sense.
I'm coming at him like a fucking ravaged spider monkey hopped up on green tea, okay?
There you go. That's a better way to
How
put
about
it.
that?
Banshees freak me out. That's why I know what they are.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming at him. I got some Uzi in my blood, and I'm ready to go, dude.
All right, we're going to call my brother now. See how this goes. I know we said that earlier, but he asked me to wait a minute. Walt, shut up. Walter, that is enough.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool. Eric, you want to see if he can hear you?
Yo, can you hear me?
Mr. Eric, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Mr. Eric.
I'm doing wonderful.
Hell yeah, man.
But, this is the first, I don't think you guys have ever actually kind of met.
Yeah. First for everything.
You what?
Said this. I think this is the first time you guys have ever like actually kind of met.
I think so. Well, kinda. If you could say meeting.
No, exactly. That's why I said kind of. But we called you for the show tonight because you had something crazy happen to you at Menard's, which is a store here that's kind of like a mixture between like Lowe's and Walmart together.
Right.
But go ahead and let us know what happened. I guess tell the story.
All right. Well, it was a very, very weird situation.
Yes.
So I walked into Menard's and so I walked into Menard's and I went straight to the restroom. And then as I was coming out of the restroom, I went walking down the center aisle, and just out of nowhere, it was the weirdest thing. Just out of nowhere, this lady appeared right in front of me, and I kicked the back of her foot.
Yeah.
And this lady apologized. I said, "I'm so sorry." And she goes, "No, it was my fault.
Wait.
I'm sorry."
Sorry.
And then just
you like
walked away.
You like broke up or something. What happened after you kicked her?
Okay, so I walked into Menard's.
Yeah.
I went straight to the restroom.
Yes.
And then as I'm coming out of the restroom, I'm going down the center aisle towards the back of the store. And right in front of me, this lady just, I know it sounds crazy, but this lady just appeared right in front of me, and I accidentally kicked the back of her foot. And then she apologized to me and said, I apologized to her. I said, "I am so sorry." And she goes, No, I'm sorry. That was my fault. And then she walked away, and then I never saw her again.
And you never saw her again?
But literally, this lady just appeared right in front of me.
A fucking, like a ghost.
In the center of the aisle, just appeared in front of me.
Yeah. That's insane. Dude,
insane. I would have went and got fucking to be like, yo, pull this shit up on security.
Yeah, and that's
continue
on.
Eric, that's exactly what I did. So I messaged Mark and my sister in our group chat, and I said the weirdest thing just happened. And I explained the exact same thing to them.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if it was Christy or Mark, but one of them said, you should go ask security to check the security footage.
Yeah.
And I did exactly that. So I went up to the manager and I said, hey, I don't know who this lady was, but she basically, like, I know it sounds crazy, and I feel like I'm crazy for even talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
But I explained to the guy, I said, this lady was in front of me. I accidentally kicked her, and can you look at the security footage and see, where this lady's at? He says, okay, hold on. I'm getting excited again because I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, slow down.
Let me slow down. So I asked the manager, I said, can you look at the security footage and see where this lady's in? And he says, well, because I asked if I could see it. And he says, well, I can't take you back there for basically security reasons. I'm not allowed back there. He says, but if we find anything, then I can show it to you. So he goes back and he looks and he goes, there was no lady. And I said, well, what do you mean there was no lady? And he goes, we see you walking down the center aisle. You stop briefly, and then you just start walking again.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear, dude. I swear. It was the weirdest. This is literally the strangest thing that's ever happened to me. And he told me, he goes, there was no lady. You were walking down the aisle. You stopped briefly. And then you started walking again, and that was it.
That's so crazy.
Do you remember what the lady looked like?
There was totally a lady there. And I almost said the F word, but
You can say the F word, dude.
I fucking kicked the back of this lady's foot.
Yeah.
And she apologized to me.
Yeah.
And then walked away. And then I could not find this lady again. And then they didn't even see her on the security footage.
So, go ahead.
Do you remember what she looked like?
She was. I'm not really good with guessing people's ages, but I would say she was probably right around my age. And I know she was wearing a green hoodie. That's it. That's really all I know about this lady, other than she apologized to me for me kicking her foot.
And what day was this? Did you say?
Oh, this was, I don't even remember what day it was, but it was, 2 weeks ago now?
Probably, because I was supposed to call you last week and I didn't. So.
Yeah, so it was.
It was before Christmas? No,
it was before Christmas. No, it was before Christmas.
No, it was after. It was before we did Christmas.
No. It was in between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
I can go back and look when we were talking to each other through text messages, but I can't remember the exact date. But it was before.
It was cold as shit.
It was before New Year's, after Christmas, in that week.
It was when it was super cold outside. She was she was just in a hoodie, which I guess isn't that weird. You do that, but
I was in a hoodie, so
yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
not
that weird.
But
it was very. I do know it was very cold.
So did this guy think you were a fucking nut job?
I probably.
But yeah, I mean, no. But like, how did he act when you were talking? Like, because I think the guy's full of shit.
That's probably exactly what he was thinking. But I know, even Christy asked me. She goes, "Do you think maybe it was like your medicine or something messing with you?" And I said, "No. Even if I were hallucinating, I'm not going to hallucinate kicking somebody in the back of their foot."
Yeah. Or somebody being there. But
no, exactly.
But
that's fucking wild.
I think it's because I think I remember asking you if he would record it on his phone, if he could just record it on his phone and then like send it to you so you could see see the actual footage yourself. And he said,
no,
what?
Exactly. And I asked him that, and he said, but there was nobody there. He said, we could see you walking down the center aisle. You stopped briefly, and then you just kept walking.
This is Menards and Maslin?
This is Menards and Maslin, correct.
I'm fucking going. I might go there. Looking for the green hooded lady.
Yeah, like, but he said he told you that he couldn't give you footage of it. Like he couldn't do what I said about recording it with his phone. He told you that.
No, he said he couldn't because there was nothing there.
I know, but
if they had actually seen me, and then let me rephrase that. If they had actually seen the woman in front of me and me accidentally doing that, then he probably would have shown it to me. But he said because nothing happened, he can't show me the security footage.
But I still think that's weird. People record security footage all the time and post it online. Like, how many ghost videos do you see, Eric, where they fucking... It's recorded with their phone on a computer screen.
Yeah, I mean, but that's usually the security people. They usually say, like, the people that work there.
Right. No, I agree with you. I think that if they had seen something, like Christy said, she goes, why don't you go to the security guy and say, I think this lady might have been a pickpocket or something, and see if they can look it up. And I said, well, when I talked to the guy, he goes, there was nobody else there. He said, you were walking down the center aisle. You stopped, and then you started walking again. But there was literally nobody else there.
But still, like, I still think even for your own sanity, for your own sanity, you should be allowed to see that. You know what I mean?
Well,
but it's not like you're trying to argue a ghost.
He wasn't willing to let me go back.
Not even a ghost. Like, it's just a weird situation. You don't know it's a ghost. Could be like some weird alien thing, interdimensional thing, like somebody popping in that wasn't supposed to be. Because if he saw a woman there,
was it a woman?
And then it wasn't.
It was a green. Okay, so
it was a woman in a green hoodie.
No, see, I saw the woman. They didn't see anything.
Yeah, no, okay.
He saw a woman that wasn't on the security.
Because there was
footage.
A shoplifting suspect collapsed after arrest and dies at Maslin Menards.
When?
2019.
Yeah, that was. Oh, I see what you're saying, like a ghost.
Well, that's what we're saying it is.
No. Well, no, you said it was.
Well, he's thinking it's a ghost.
I think he's. What do you think it is, Jarrod?
Well,
because I was always thinking like interdimensional.
And Christy kind of discussed it. Honestly, I think it's a fucking glitch in the Matrix. That's
it's something
exactly
like that. That's what I'm saying.
I think somebody from another dimension fucking popped into Menards and. Dude, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. And if that is the case, they were aware that they did it because they said sorry and got the fuck out of there.
Right.
Yeah.
That lady, I kicked that lady.
Yeah.
And she apologized to me.
I would be questioning my sanity right now if I was my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when you...
So, like, I would really, really want to see that footage, is what I'm saying.
Right. Well, and I really wanted to see that footage, but the guy told me there was nothing there. And because there was nothing there, he wouldn't let me back into their security room to see it.
But,
now, I do know that because years ago...
You were there,
I worked at Menards, and they have extremely sophisticated security room. There's cameras everywhere. And they don't even let employees in there. Like, managers can go in there, but they won't even let employees in there.
No, I understand. But, like, if something had happened, they would have allowed you to see it. But, like, something did happen, and that's why you want to see it. But, like, you're in the video. You should be able to see a video of you. Okay, let's just forget about that, because that's all speculation and blah, blah, blah. Law shit. Here you go. My next question is, how long were you there before this happened? You had just walked in, went down your first aisle, and this happened?
Between the time I walked through the front door and by the time I talked to the manager, it was probably 20, 30 minutes total. Because I walked in, went to the restroom.
What I want to know...
And then I went towards the fireplace stuff that I was looking for. And that's when I texted you and Christy, and I said, the weirdest fucking thing just happened.
5 minutes of walking in the door.
Well, man,
And
he
then
said 30
you
minutes
guys told
before
me
he was
you should go
talking
talk
to him.
to the manager and see if you could see the security footage. And then that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe 20 minutes from the time I walked into the front door till the time
That the lady
I went
appeared.
to talk to the manager about it.
Okay, I need to know. Okay,
5
I'm
minutes.
asking.
He did say. He said he walked in, went to the bathroom, and then walked out down the middle aisle, and that's when it happened. So probably 5-7 minutes.
Okay.
It was probably between 5 and 10 minutes that it happened.
Now when you
and then I was texting with you and Christy until for probably another 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, and then you walked to the manager or whoever, the security guy, and talked to him, and then he went and looked at the footage. I'm just trying to. The reason I'm asking this is because I'm trying to figure out if he could have possibly looked at a time when that wasn't when it was happening. When you were like he didn't look at the right time of the video.
There's literally one point where he would be able to look at it. I went from the restroom to the fireplaces in Menard's.
Yeah, and then he would have went. Yeah.
All right, okay.
That's the only time. And when I was texting with you and Christy, I was standing in the aisle where the fireplaces are, saying the weirdest thing just happened to me.
Okay, all right. That's what I'm trying to figure out, basically. And you answered that question.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I think. I think he didn't even look at the footage. He either didn't even look at the footage and just came out and said, "No, we don't want to do it," because he didn't even want to deal with the situation. You know what I mean? He's just there doing his job. He doesn't want to deal with this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, why?
I'm saying if something weird didn't fucking happen, if she wasn't actually in the video footage.
But like, why would he? He could have just been like, "Yeah, you kicked her, but I'm still not showing you the footage." Not like there's nothing to happen.
No, I'm not saying because he doesn't want to show him the footage. I'm saying that either that lady fucking is weird and something weird happened there.
Yeah.
And he looked at the footage and she wasn't there. Or he didn't look at the footage at all and just said, "Yeah, there was nothing. There was nothing there. She wasn't there." And was lying. He's just full of shit.
That could very well be the case. And I've thought about that too. That could very easily be the case. But
because I know a lot of fucking people that just don't give a shit.
It, I know for a fact that lady I wasn't even walking near like a side aisle. I'm literally walking down the center of the aisle, and this lady the only way I can describe it is she just appeared in front of me.
Going with glitch in the matrix.
Like instantly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say glitch in the matrix, dude. Some weird interdimensional traveler.
Here's why I say, because I think when you ask that guy, "Hey, this is what happened," and he comes back and says, "Yeah, there was no lady. We just seen you walk down, stop for a second." He didn't explain any of that to that guy. He just said he accidentally kicked like a lady. He described it like, "Hey, why would he go through all that for a lie? Like that is that big of a dick to fuck with you? I wouldn't even do that to someone, and I like fucking with people."
Yeah.
So I'm gonna,
that's exactly right.
That's the way I think about it.
He didn't know anything about the situation.
He went too far into it to not have looked at the video.
So you didn't tell him what happened and why you wanted him to. He
kicked a lady, but like for the way that it sounds like he described it back to your brother, he couldn't have described that much without actually seeing the video.
I guess so.
Is the way I see it. I don't know. That's what I pick up from the conversation. And then, yeah, I would say this was just a glitch in the fucking matrix. That this lady just popped in, popped out.
Very well be. And that's why I said she seemed like she was aware. He says he thinks it's a glitch in the matrix.
And that's what I think.
But yeah, because and also I think that the lady acted as if she was aware that this had happened. Because she was just like, "Oh, sorry," and then fucking booked it.
Yeah, because you can't physically kick a ghost. Like, you're not kicking a ghost and then having that...
I don't know the physics of ghosts.
But like, for what we know, I have never seen...
No, she was a physical, tangible person.
That's what I mean. So that's why I'm going with glitch.
Yeah.
And not ghost or anything else.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think the woman is aware of the glitch.
She's like
because
one of
she
those
was
hoppers.
Just like, oh, sorry, and then bounced.
Yeah, like one of those hoppers or some shit.
Because you couldn't find her.
And I literally walked around that store, and I could not find this lady.
I don't know if you mentioned that part, but you mentioned that to us in the text, that you looked around for her afterwards.
Yeah, he said, I couldn't see her find
right.
it.
But like,
no, I walked around the store looking for this lady and could not find her.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what makes me think the lady is aware of what happened.
So is it a glitch in the Matrix? Or if she was aware, or is she like one of those people that hop around?
That's what I'm saying. I think she might be like...
What do they call
some
those?
Some sort of interdimensional traveler.
Yeah, like time traveler person.
Like a Quantum Leap motherfucker.
Yeah.
She's what's-her-nuts from Quantum Leap. I can't remember his name.
She's Sam Beckett.
Yeah, she's Scott Bakula, dude.
From Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. That's a wild-ass fucking story, bro.
Dude, It's crazy. And to be completely honest with you, Eric, like I told Mark earlier, I said, I'm not even sure I want to tell you guys this because I feel like it's fucking crazy.
It is. But I don't think you should worry about talking about it because this is a very popular thing. A lot of people believe in this shit.
Yeah, I see it as a crazy situation, not a crazy person. You know, like, I don't think you're crazy. I just think you encountered a fucking crazy thing that happens just very rarely in life.
Yeah. It's crazy. You're not crazy.
Exactly. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Don't we love this shit. Like, I'm into this shit. I believe if this shit, dude, we're the people to talk to about this stuff.
Yeah. We're not going to judge you by far. I mean, we watch Nuke Top 5 videos. We
break down shit. We analyze it. We love it.
We're skeptics, but we like it, you know?
Right.
But
well, that's awesome.
I like this shit too. And like I told Mark and Christy at the time when it happened, I said, I feel like I'm going fucking crazy, but I know for a fact this shit happened.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I believe. Like, I don't doubt you at all, for real. Like, I mean, you can tell by the way you talk. You know,
you're my brother. You're not a bullshitter. You know what I mean?
Like you can.
I mean,
hear
you are, but not about
shit
shit like this.
Voice, it's just like it was fucked up. You can tell.
No, he's telling the truth.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a bullshitter, but I like fucking with people.
Yeah.
But this is 100% what happened.
No, I believe it. I trust you, basically.
It was fucking crazy. And like Jen said, she goes, do you think your medicine was fucking with you? I said, no, because you can't kick a fucking hallucination.
No.
But, hey, the real question is, did you get a fireplace?
The what?
Did you get a fireplace?
I did.
Nice.
Nice.
I did get my fireplace.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Mission accomplished at the very least. But all right, man, we'll let you go. I know you're working right now. But
yeah, I got a bunch of fucking drywall to mud.
Be careful on them.
I appreciate you sharing the story with us, man.
For sure.
No problem, buddy.
And be careful on them stilts, all right?
We need to meet in person sometime.
For sure. You need to come on the show.
We do, and we need to LTASYD. That's what I think.
Bro, now you're talking my language, dude.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm pretty sure I was the first one to buy one of them T-shirts, by the way.
You were. Well, the second. I bought one for Eric, so you were the second.
All right.
But all right, sir. Thank you. I love you, brother.
Yep, I love you too, Mark. I'll see you, Eric.
See you, buddy. Take care.
Have a good night.
See you. All right, bye.
But yeah, dude, isn't that fucking nuts? Like, I held that in for 2 weeks. I was like, we're talking about this on the show, and I'm going to have him say it.
Yeah. No, that's... Yeah, that's fucking wild. Like I said, there was just, like I said, the way I, like, listened to that story in depth, the way he described it, from what, like I said earlier, the way he described it to the cashier, or not cashier, but the security guy, and then the security guy came back with more detail than what your brother would have let him to tell him, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Eliminated the fact that he, like, didn't. You know, that he almost had to have watched the video. And then it eliminated the ghost part when, you know, when you pointed out to me, it was like he physically, you know, like I'm sitting here in my head, like when he physically kicked it.
He physically saw her.
Because, like, everything that we know is of ghosts as of now, you know, from what we watch, you know, we don't know all. We haven't seen everything. But
Yeah.
we know from the hundreds of fucking videos we've seen, probably thousands now at this point, from how many videos we've watched between all these ghost people, we've never seen a physical thing like that.
No.
Anything not even close.
No.
Where
I
we're
mean,
like,
you've heard firsthand accounts from people where they say like, I saw them as if they were there, you know.
but like it was never like we shook hands or he came up and patted me on the back and was like, you know, like never a physical.
I mean, you
like
do hear about people getting touched, but you
but
never
like
have
almost like a physical conversation. They had a conversation about said action.
I can't remember any specific one, but yeah.
Yeah, there was never like they had a conversation about a particular action that happened. I've never seen that with Ghost, so that eliminates that from like my thinking.
Yeah,
and then, but the other part that like is in my head right now is like, if you did, if you're one of those time traveler people or whatever the fuck it is, hopping between places or however it does work.
Yeah.
The only question now I have in mind, if you're a physical being, why weren't you seen on the camera? Or is that part of your get up as like someone that can hop between these things is you're not seen because you are a glitch almost and it doesn't pick you up.
Yeah.
You're almost like green screened.
Yeah.
Type where you're just physically not there, like recognizable by camera, but you are there physically. Like that's the part where like, what are you then?
It's almost like that goes back to me saying that I think the green hoodie traveler lady was aware of what she was doing, and she almost as if she
I
there's
agree.
like a cloaking device.
Okay, see, that's what I mean. Like,
you know what I mean? Like she's aware of these things, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As if it's like a failsafe.
But like the cloaking device just to cameras, or that's what I mean. Like they didn't
just to
she didn't even fuck up
be as
for,
if you were never there. Like my brother was like right place, right time.
But like, why didn't the camera then pick her up if her quote unquote we'll say cloaking went off for that?
Not to my brother, cloaking to any sort of
surveillance, like I said, like you almost like your
trail. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But it's just me. Like to me, it's weird that like your brother physically seen her, but the camera didn't.
Yes.
That's just where like blows my mind.
Think about it like this: the sense that like we're in a simulation and it's all coded.
Mm-hmm.
She was not programmed
for this.
She was programmed to not be seen. My brother, not be to not be on record.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? She's almost like a developer popping
like a
in,
time traveler with
out.
a glitch
My
involved.
brother happened to be in the right place at the right time, right at the right point.
Maybe where she hopped in or something and they bumped it. I don't know.
Or maybe she wasn't. I don't know. I honestly, how do I explain that?
No. Like I was trying to first, just trying to think of like what it could potentially be. I guess.
No.
But
I
like
guess
trying to
speculating
like
on
that
what
process of eliminate. I was trying to do like a process of elimination somewhat in my head, going through shit. But like it's to the point now. It's like, you're some crazy thing that like you could have for the short time. You were physically being able to be seen for at least 3-4 seconds.
Yeah.
By a person, but not by camera.
But like
you said, you might be coded. Your code might not be technically read here, and there was just some crazy glitch also into this whole thing. Like you said, right place, right time, where your just code isn't read here, but your brother just happened to be in that perfect timing circle and just worked out.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. But like, I don't know your brother, but like,
no.
I mean, you could just tell. Like, I'm not going to like bullshit at all, but like, you could hear in his voice and how like he said he was speeding up. That's only caused by like almost adrenaline.
No.
Like,
he even said that.
Like, you could hear it as he talked more. Like he said, you could hear him getting.
Oh, he was
like getting riled up, and there's anxiety, like getting like.
He seemed
reliving
genuine. He was convincing.
Yes.
No, like
I
it
don't
like,
even want to say convincing because that almost
no,
makes
it
it sound
seems as
like
if he was trying to be deceptive. Like I
genuine.
detected no
it was
deception.
100% genuine.
Yes,
like you
like,
could
like
hear
if
it in
somebody
his voice.
who studied that shit, like body language experts and shit like that, and vocal experts, they would be like, "This seems legit."
And that's what like is crazy more about it because like it just shows like how crazy of a situation it was. Like, cause it wasn't like a calm, like, oh yeah, and then she was gone. Like, no, he's like, dude, this shit was fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
listen to this fucking shit. And then like, it's like me, is I'll get louder, start screaming, and be like, you know, whatever, you know, me when I get fucking riled up, I'll start screaming.
Be like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, like
that was him. Like, so it's just added more to it, and it's like, Jesus Christ, what was this fucking thing?
No, that's why I wanted him to call and tell the story. Cause
hey, Mark,
who could tell the story better than him?
Hey, great story, dude. Great job today.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
That was good.
I didn't do anything.
That was a good. No, that was a good call, dude.
Thanks, buddy. I
This
appreciate
is a
it.
good phone call, man.
Thanks for the encouragement. If that's genuine. But yeah, I guess that's fucking weird, spooky hour.
This is the last fucking time that I'm gonna tell you. Stop telling me what to do.
I'm glad you remembered.
I never forget. Did you have the lighter still? Or was that just your floor?
It was just my floor, man. I got an ABBA and Preach floor.
No, I get it, bro. It's all good.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
ABBA and Preach are notorious for having a squeaky floor when they do their videos. They'll be moving around, and you'll just hear a squeaky floor. Nice. This is an older one. This is a good one.
All right, sir. Well, as always, educate us, dude. Tell us what we got here tonight.
This is Dance Gavin Dance's Downtown Battle Mountain 2.
All right.
This is an earlier one with their original singer.
It's pretty dope-ass artwork.
Johnny Craig, who was a huge fucking heroin addict and left the band and rejoined the band a couple times. He was a really, really good singer, but he had a lot of issues, and he was kind of a piece of shit in a lot of ways. He scammed fans by saying he was going to sell them MacBooks and then just wouldn't sell them the Mac, wouldn't give them the Mac, you know what I mean?
Yeah, got you.
Something like that. I don't know the whole story, but like, yeah, I guess he was a total piece of shit for a long time, but I guess he's sober now and doing other musical things. Like, I don't love or hate him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I like their new singer a whole lot better.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, great album otherwise, though.
Hell yeah. So,
Can't go wrong with Dance Gavin Dance, really.
when did you acquire this? Do you remember when?
Probably like 3 years ago.
Nice. Where'd you get it? Like, did you get it when it came? Is that when it came
No,
out?
This came out fucking long time ago. 2011.
Oh yeah. Do you got a favorite? I know you always say that the whole thing's good, but
what all song, because I got a lot of.
or a side. You maybe pick a side.
Ooh, on this one it's probably Elder Goose.
Ooh, Elder Goose.
Or Blue Dream.
Blue Dream.
Yeah, I think Thug City's pretty good. I can't remember, dude. They got so many fucking songs. I can't remember what some of the songs actually are.
Should I try to name a weed strain?
Blue Dream is a weed strain.
No.
You should name a weed strain. The Robot with Human Hair Part 2.5.
No, that's too long. Too long.
I know, that's why I said it. It's funny. Previously
like
Puncheesed is pretty good.
Elder Goose could be like.
I would love that. Elder Goose is a good song. But yeah, it's just the black
hold on real
vinyl.
quick. I forgot to look at the artwork. The artwork is sick as fuck on here. Dude.
Yeah, that's a artist name. Something. It's like a French name or something. Matthias.
Is it Asian with something?
Something Matthias.
Oh, I thought it was Asian with something.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but no, dude, his
yeah.
art's dope. I think it's all like pen and ink,
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
and then it's colored. But yeah, I'm a big Dance Gavin Dance guy. Big fan. I wasn't for a long time, but then like I heard them 3 or 4 years ago, like some new stuff, and I was like, "Fuck, this is really good. I should have like give these guys more of a shot."
Mm-hmm.
And but I think their original singer, kind of ruined them for me because he was just like,
piece of shit.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was doing a lot of shitty shit.
Shitty shit, dude.
A lot of shitty shit.
It's fucked up to be doing shitty as shit.
And now I fucking love them. Long story short, now I fucking
dude.
they're one of my favorites.
All right, so welcome to BSSB's Roach Clips. This is we're gonna change the name up here on you guys. We're gonna go from Toilet Tabs because we had just never really thought of a name. We're gonna go to Roach Clips now because
we basically decided that it was like the perfect name, but for some reason we never called it that.
yeah. So, but part of that is we're going to smoke a roach blunt while we watch Roach Clips.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a terrible tasting thing that we're smoking here. Probably be a little bit of coughing, but Mark smokes an absurd amount of blunts when the cameras aren't on, so he has a bunch of roaches here in this jar. So since they're there, we're going to use them. So
For the record, I only ever smoke blunts with you. I rolled one the other day because you left a shell here, and I had nothing else, and I had a bunch of roaches.
all right. So as you guys can see, Mark's a liar. So let's get to this week's first edition of
fucking
Roach
asshole.
Clips.
All right.
Go ahead, Mark.
By the way, before we leave, go ahead and click that fucking subscribe button. BSSB YouTube channel.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on this shit. Tell your friends.
Get these up.
Send nudes. BSSBmail, yahoo.com.
Click the bell, you know? But all right, the first Roach clip here. I almost said Toilet Tab. This one is mine. And it says, do jellyfish make turtles high? Did you know that Crush is portrayed as high from... Crush is the turtle from Finding Nemo.
Yep.
Is portrayed high because sea turtles actually eat jellyfish, and the poisons inside the jelly doesn't actually harm the turtle, but instead intoxicates them, much like marijuana does for humans.
Now, see, okay, I understand it gets them high, but they don't know what it's like for that turtle. Ain't none of these scientists fucking turtles. They don't know it gets them high like that. I guess they could study it.
I
guess they could be getting turtles and dosing them with fucking THC and like mushrooms and shit and see how they react, but...
And I mean, you don't know. One or two of the scientists might be turtles.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just thought that was cool. Did you know the koalas, they eat that fucking...
Eucalyptus all
the
the
time?
they
It
get
gets
mean.
them high?
They get mean if they don't have it.
Yeah.
They get pissed off.
Yeah, because it gets them high, dude. They're probably...
Yeah, and when they're not high, they get pissed.
Give me my shit, dude.
Yeah.
I need my fix,
It's like
bro.
coming down off of Xanax.
But then they get
or
on it
something.
and they're your best friend, you know what I
said
mean?
that.
Moving on.
Oh, that is cool, though. I like hearing just like a little fun fact type shit about animals and other things. All right, listen, this is mine. Now, I've seen some people play some Guitar Hero.
Yeah, me too.
But as you can see, people, as the title of this, people have just gotten way too good. Watch this motherfucker just rip this shit. This is possibly, I don't know, you may have seen faster, potentially. This is the fastest I've ever seen someone play fucking Guitar Hero. But, yeah, go ahead.
All right, yeah. I didn't realize that people still played Guitar
Do you
Hero.
need to mute this? I don't know what song's going to play. Will it copyright strike us? I don't know. I don't know. I thought about sending when I sent this. I don't know. But you'll be able to see the button speed, I guess. If it does, we have to take the music out.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Dude, that is fucking insane. Is he getting them all, though? I can't tell.
Watch the
I don't
bottom.
remember.
Like, I was paying attention to the bottom. Like, dude, he's...
Here we go.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting them all.
Like, you can see him...
Because I think they passed through.
Yeah, look, best note streak, 1,409. He did 1,409 of them.
That's insane. I could never
Or
do that.
look, best streak, 1,801 is his best streak.
Like, there was only so many songs I could do on hard. Most of the time, I just played on medium because at least that was fun. You know what I mean?
Dude, no way!
That's crazy, though.
Oh my god, man.
Carney Jarrod, dude, he fucking did it.
Yeah, look at it.
Happened out of
Or
nowhere,
whatever his
bro.
name is.
Look at that, though.
That's insane. he doesn't miss one, dude.
Yeah, because you can see that where the star is. You can see, look, it just keeps going up. It never resets to 0.
Yeah, and plus, like I said, it took me a while to remember how the game
Look,
works.
1801.
They would go past the color bars if he missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Almost fucking fell.
That's crazy, bro. That's insane. So we'll shout out
Yeah,
to that.
because right there,
fucking guy.
look, it shows you, look, right there, if you, like, go back to big, right there in those stats, look, look, notes missed 0.
Oh, okay. All right.
Notes hit 1801, best streak 1801. So he literally hit every single one of them fucking buttons.
That's some
I
skill.
didn't notice that till now, but that's fucking crazy to me, dude. That was the quickest I've ever seen. I don't know about you. Is that the fastest you ever seen?
Oh, dude. I mean, I don't watch everybody, but that's the fastest I've ever seen yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. Good video, dude.
Hey, man. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
No problem. Moving on. This
Okay.
is yours. Or no, this is mine. This is crazy, bro. This
Volume.
is fucking crazy. Let me do this like this so it'll be bigger. Watch.
Yep.
This thing got its fucking head cut off. And
Yeah.
just watch what happens. It fucking bites itself.
Bites itself.
The severed head reacts probably out of
Just out of, yeah. Muscle,
reflexes,
yeah,
reflexes.
And bites its own self, and the body freaks the fuck out.
Yeah.
Starts reacting to being bit. And look, you can see that, like, it's crazy because, like, at first, watch where the head would be. You can see that part go for the head. Watch. Like, the body still thinks it has a head on it. Watch. See? Look at it trying to follow it.
It's almost like it was going to comfort the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that
Like
part
it was going, oh, there's me.
Yeah. Next video. That was a good one, though. That was cool as fuck. It's one of the cooler things I've seen in a while, like animal-wise.
Yeah.
For sure.
But all right, moving on. This one's mine. This is fucking so cool. This is kind of like the one where it looked like a piece of wood.
Yep.
The bird that looked like it was part of
Looks like a statue or
post.
some shit.
But this is just this fucking. I want one. If I could have one of these.
Yeah, a patu.
It looks so cool. It looks like a fucking like Japanese
Potu?
anime bird.
Would
Like-
it be a putu? A potu?
A potu or patu, aka the ghost bird. But it's awesome. Watch. Oh, sound. Fucking music. I thought I was gonna add music and just fucking ruin it. But isn't it cute? It looks like a fucking Pokemon or something. Doesn't it?
Does it make a sound?
One of the 7 different species of patu, which are found in South America and are known for something I couldn't see.
Mating call? Or hunting call? Remind me, I want to see what it said.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, you can rewind these ones. Known for their haunting calls. So, yeah. Maybe it'll make the call?
Well, maybe they turn this fucking music off. L.A.
I know.
Bible.
I don't understand why they add lame music to the background.
Because look, it's apparently making a sound and we can't hear it. Because you're playing this stupid ass.
It might not be. It's fucking cool, though.
I almost want you. Alright. Yeah. I almost want to
Look at
YouTube
that.
this bird to hear this haunting call. Because they didn't play it.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently it looked like it was doing something, but yeah, no, dude. I agree with you 100%. This is a dope-ass video. It's a dope-ass bird. It looks, like you said, like that could be like a Pokemon or some, like, video game thing that rides on your shoulder, guides you through a
Like
fucking, like
something you'd see in an anime.
yeah, like an
drawn in
RPG
anime.
game or some shit. But fuck these people for playing music the whole time, telling us it's known for this haunting call
Well,
that
maybe
it makes.
the person editing it probably knows that they don't do the call in the video. Like, chances are that bird wasn't making a sound. It was just opening its mouth, like, saying don't get too fucking close.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Either way, whoever did it said there was a haunting call. and I didn't get to see
they're
it.
known for their
I'm just
haunting.
mad at everyone that's involved in this video from the start to finish to when I seen it.
Well, I think your anger is
Because I want to know what this hunting...
misdirected.
Because... I'm doing it now.
Fucking look at that. Like, if he's friendly and shit, that's adorable.
Yeah, what
if
the
he's
fuck's
a
this thing
monster
called
and
again?
can fuck you up, that's not so
Patoo.
cute. What? Potoo. Potoo.
Yeah, I got it.
T-O-O.
I mean, I could see that it could be haunting. Like, you're not thinking that's coming from a bird.
I mean, I might think that came from a bird.
Almost sounds like a creature. Dude, middle of the night.
Didn't quite sound like it. But, I mean, yeah, it could sound like other things. But, I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you said that's a patoo bird. I'd be like, oh. I was expecting something a little more intense.
Screeching.
Yeah, but, I mean, that would be weird. Like I said, how do we know that's the call they're talking about? They probably have different calls. All right. You guys got a really big open mouth. This is a channel I've been really into lately. This is a short. I don't usually watch his shorts. No. I don't swing that way. But it's called The Y-Files. This is a short he did.
The dick's in his mouth.
And this is just like a quick little, I guess, whatever. Moving on. Just listen. He's going to talk about shoes.
You got the volume up? All right.
Yeah, he's going to talk about feet washing up on the shore.
Okay, go
Human feet.
All right.
Washing up on the coast of the Salish Sea in Canada and the U.S. Between
Turn that up
2007
a little
and
bit, please.
2019, there have been over 21 individual feet still in their shoes found mysteriously on the beaches all over the area. The first two were found within a week of each other. Both were right feet, both were size 12. Over the next few years, more and more feet started showing up, and almost always with the shoes still on. Some claim there was a serial killer on the loose. It was a complete mystery why feet would suddenly start just appearing. Turns out the explanation is simple. When a body sinks to the bottom of the sea, it's quickly set upon by scavengers that prefer soft body parts because they're easier to handle than bones. Our ankles are soft. They're really just ligaments and soft tissue. And once this tissue is chewed away, the foot easily detaches. As for why we didn't see feet washing up until 2007, modern sneaker design. The past 20 years or so, sneakers have been made of light foam, and the soles
Sneakers
have air
fucking
pockets. So when the foot comes
float.
off, the sneaker acts as a balloon and brings the foot to the surface.
And
And
then
thanks
it
to
fucking
sneaker
washes up
buoyancy,
on
over
shore.
15 missing person cases have now been solved. Human feet have been washing up on the coast of the South.
Isn't that crazy?
That's cool as fuck, dude. I mean, not cool. Like, the fact that these people have died. But it's crazy. I guess I don't say cool at all. But, like, that's wild that, like, all that shit happened. That whole video is wild to me.
Yeah, that's just insane how that all happens. You
How it
know what
all
I mean?
like, all that
It's not
shit.
cool that it happens, but like,
Yeah, no, not that it's, like, cool. It's just crazy how it all aligned. Like, all that shit's cool. How all the, like, the shoe, the fucking... The thing about the fucking crabs eating the tendons and your foot cut, like, just all that's just weird.
yeah, no, it's crazy how it all works out like that. But it's interesting that like modern shoe design has made them so light and so buoyant.
Yeah.
Just the way they are, and like most of them are like rubber, like
So how many
foam
other
and shit,
bodies are down? How many other feet are down there just chilling?
just waiting to come up.
Well, that are just
Or like
before
older
that,
shoes were like made of like wood and like
or that just didn't
leather
have
and-
just didn't have a shoe on.
oh yeah,
You know, just they're probably just boned
yeah,
now.
yeah.
They probably got fucking whatever away, but just wild.
all right, move it up.
This is just a picture.
This is just a picture.
This
This
is,
is
dude.
quite a picture.
I thought this was not. This is a.
It looks
fucking
like he's taking a surgery selfie
It's like it's a gorilla at the
because
vet.
he's got
dude.
one eye open.
But just look how big it is. And okay, listen. I don't give a fuck how good you think you're at your job. You have to know,
A
or
lot.
I think that in the back of every single one of these motherfuckers' minds is, please, just don't wake up.
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
like
No, because
this
he
is the
would
start
lose his
of
shit.
every crazy fucking movie or some shit.
Yeah.
They're under a thing. All of a sudden, they come out of it, freak out. They pull the IVs out, and they destroy everyone in the fucking room.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, he's 27 feet fucking tall.
27 feet. Oh.
Like, cause some science experiment, quote unquote shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
I thought they were just.
but this is just at the vet.
I'm
just
just saying they were
you know,
doing surgery.
I was just being exaggerating, like movie shit. Like,
Yeah,
this
like
is how
they were. Yeah, they turned him into King Kong or something.
some shit. But like,
Yeah, that was a weird spin.
that lady
for it.
in the back with her, it looks like she's like has nervous hands. The two hands touching, like, all right, please don't wake up, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Please don't wake up.
No, I get it.
But I thought that was a cool photo.
That is. No, that's a very insane. That's a very cool photo. Look how fucking big he is. Look at the size of his shoulder, dude.
Yeah, just look at his chest sticking out. It's just solid, dude.
Well, that is a beast.
Well, yeah, look at like his size of his fucking head compared to like them.
Yeah. Yes.
This is nuts, dude. He just bites. He could literally I wouldn't even say he could bite her head off with one bite. It would fit in his mouth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you got it like her neck,
Yeah, he would get down to here. He would just be like, oh,
he could grab her head and rip it off.
oh no,
He could palm her head probably.
he
and
could
it the
rip.
fuck off.
He could rip four of them people in half like a telephone book, like the world's strongest men people. He could like probably just fucking tear them all apart at the same time.
Yeah.
That thing is so fucking strong.
Yes.
What are they
That's
like?
what I'm saying, that's a
10,000 times stronger than a fucking average male. Jesus, that thing is fucking huge. I can only imagine the weight on that thing. 800 pounds,
Yeah, I would say so. Roughly.
900 pounds. That thing's fucking huge, dude.
At least 6.
It's
You know,
just
depending on the side. That guy looks like he's 800 pounds.
That's fucking-
Like, that guy looks like he could take a goddamn grizzly.
Yeah, it's a big motherfucker. But to me, that was a wild ass photo, and I usually don't show photos, but that was a good
No,
one.
this is a good photo, buddy.
Hey, man, thanks. That was it, dude.
That was it. Holy
Our
fucking
first Roach
shnikes,
Clips.
dude. First Roach Clips. Fucking in the bag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Before I forget,
Before you forget what?
I got a couple fucking fun facts.
Listen here, dude. Your fun facts have been slacking lately.
What did you just say to me? All right,
I
guys.
said you've been slacking on your fucking fun facts.
That's fucked up. I have not been. My fun facts are... Oh, I haven't been doing them lately?
Yeah.
I have 2 this time for you. I had a fun fact like
2.
last week or the week before. I'll try to get more. I didn't know it bothered you that much.
I like the fun facts.
Gotcha. Fun fact. Eric burps so much because he has a disorder. So if you ever wonder, Eric's so rude. Why is he
Do I burp a lot on here?
You do.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't realize how much I burp anymore.
I know. That's because you just do it so naturally. Because like I said, I don't know what it is that you have. And I hope you don't mind that I told people. But I was just explaining that Eric's not like a rude pig. Like, he has a disorder that makes him burp. What are you fucking looking at me like that for? I was defending you.
HIPAA, bro. HIPAA.
HIPAA?
That's personal info that I shared with you. And now you're just going to tell all 61
fine.
subscribers?
I'll cut it out, and they can just assume that you're a fucking disgusting, inconsiderate person who likes to just burp out loud.
No, I didn't realize I burped a lot.
You got like the Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty.
Listen, dude.
Problem, because he's constantly burping.
That's it. No,
Well,
he
talking.
has.
Because you know
Listen,
how hard it is to
no,
cut burps
listen,
out when you
don't
do it in the middle of saying a word.
Don't fucking disrespect me. I was born before this. This character is based off of me.
Probably, but I'm saying that something
So
that people
he
could understand.
is the Eric Perry. Eric Perry was first, then him.
All right,
Fun facts, dude.
I got some fun fucking facts for you guys. Scientists have successfully created tiny robots that can reproduce on their own. The first self-replicating living robots that can move, cooperate in groups, and self-heal, according to scientists, are called xenobots. And there's the picture, I guess, that's supposed to represent them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll put that up.
That's fucking
obviously.
weird. Robots can create robots.
They need to fucking not make these.
Yeah, that shit right there. This whole like creating robots that create robots and machines and shit needs to be put in the same category as like gain of function. Like, we don't need you to create a flu that can wipe out the world.
Yeah.
Like, why?
We don't need you
We
to
don't
create
need that.
robots that could reproduce and work together.
We don't need that shit. We don't need
that
that.
can that
Put
are
all
tiny
that
enough
shit.
to
Throw 'em out.
crawl inside of us, or
I
build
wouldn't-
themselves up, and you know what I mean, like.
We're creating our own self-destruction right now.
There's movies about not why we shouldn't make these things. Like, I don't know, like, these are just straight up evil people. You know what I mean? That are funding this shit. And then, like, doing nothing with it and just, like, hoarding it.
Yeah.
And just holding on to it for when they need to use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, now they're fucking
Dude, I'm
putting in those robot dogs that have fucking guns on them and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Dude, I seen a video the other day. This dude put a 9mm on his drone and was shooting a pistol with his drone. Just his homemade drone.
That's crazy.
Like a drone, not homemade, but a drone you bought at the store. He just created this little thing on it where he hits a fucking button and he shoots his pistol.
Crazy.
But no, yeah.
But that was fun. That was fun fact number 1.
Yeah, that was a good fun fact, Mark.
Did you have something else? My bad.
No, you're good.
This one's really weird and cool. I didn't know this.
All right.
But it says, the Hershey Ice Cream Company and the Hershey Chocolate Company are entirely separate entities, despite both being founded in Lancaster, Pennsylvania in the same year by unrelated men named Hershey. So the Hershey ice cream you buy at the store is not the same Hershey's chocolate that is known
Are they
worldwide.
spelled the same?
They're spelled exactly the same.
I didn't know if it was like something I never noticed.
No, it's exactly the same. Logos are different.
Yeah, I knew logos were different.
But those are two separate companies.
Damn,
I thought the logo was different because it was the
just
ice cream version.
Yeah, I just thought it was just their
And
like
they just
a
used
like a
Hershey's
sub brand,
ingredient.
but like you just kept the Hershey.
But no, they are two separate companies from the same place, from two separate men, unrelated men with the same last name.
That's wild as fuck.
Yeah. And
I never really buy Hershey's ice cream unless I'm at like somewhere, like a lot of like putt places and random places like that have like Hershey's ice cream. But I don't go to the store and ever buy Hershey's ice cream.
Yeah, you can buy it in stores.
But I buy the fuck out of Hershey's chocolate syrup, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But like, Hershey's chocolate isn't even in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Like, both of these places aren't even in Hershey, Pennsylvania. They're in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But there is a Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, there is.
But they say, because I read in the comments down here, they say, I've been to Lancaster. The entire place smells like chocolate. Like, you kind of get sick of it after a while. But, like, the whole town of Lancaster, you go outside and stuff, it smells like chocolate.
Do you know what I'm going to do right now?
Kevin Smith said he went to a place where they make, like where the Kellogg factory or the Post factory is. And he said it smelled like fucking, like one day it smelled like Lucky Charms. The next day it smelled like fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like the whole city. Imagine how awesome that would be for like a month. Alright, guys. That was episode 47. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
47 of these bitches done.
Yeah. We're on year 2. We're a few weeks into year 2 at this point.
Thanks for the couple new subscribers we achieved along the way here in the last like week or two.
For sure. Welcome to all new viewers, listeners, that we acquired. Fucking, I forgot what I was going to say about that. But, thanks. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends. And, until next time.
Later.